Next, we discuss last era of computer age, that is electronic age. Electronic era. The electronic era began in 1940s and continued to this day. The era began with the use of only electronics. Mechanical functions are not used in this era. So mechanical systems are not present. Similarly, this era was the first use of term of computer. With vacuum tubes, transistor, integrator circuits and microprocessor, computer generation began at this time. There were many reasons for beginning of the computer age. Most significant of which was the Second World War and the subsequent nuclear war. Nuclear science required correct mathematical equation to create machines such as computer. Another reason was the Cold War. During this time, computer technology evolved into distinct science known as the computer science. Similarly, during this time period, computers were used for business purposes. After 1940s, computers were used for variety of purposes. It's gained popular among the people. Let's look at what the pinpoint computer was in the electronic area. ENIAC computer was the first computer in this era. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. ENIAC was the first electronic digital computer capable of being reprogrammed to solve full range of computing problems. This computer was created for the US Army to used on artillery firing tables. American physicist John Macaulay, American engineer J. Prosper Eckert, their colleagues. This machine was 680 square feet in size and weighed 30 tons, marked it larger than Mark I. Its calculations were mostly performed using the vacuum tube. It contained more than 18,000 vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes computer consumed massive amount of electricity. ENIAC required 150 kilowatts of power to operate. ENIAC first application was to store arithmetic calculation. ENIAC could perform 5,000 addition per second. Let's we discuss next computer. Next landmark computer was EDVAC computer. EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. The first digital computer with stored computer program was created. This computer, a binary serial computer that performed automatic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and checking. EDVAC had average addition time of 864 microseconds and multiplication time of 219 microseconds. In this age, we can talk about next computer is UNIVAC computer, Universal Automatic Computer, a series of electronic digital stored programs derived from Eckert Macaulay Computer Corporation. Later, the name was changed to Remington Rand Company, the first commercial general-purpose computer between 1950 to 1955. UNIVAC produced a number of distinct models in line. Next, general-purpose British computer were the Ferrantic Mark I computer. The Ferrantic Mark I computer, also known as the Manchester electronic computer. It was the first commercial available general-purpose digital computer in the world. It was cleaned up and commercialized Manchester Mark I. Dr. Prince created one of the first computer game chess playing program for the Manchester Ferrantic Mark I computer in November 1951. In February 1951, the first machine was delivered to the Victoria University of Manchester, head of the UNIVAC 1, which was sold to the US Census Bureau on March 13, 1951, but it did not arrive until later December of the following year. Let's we discuss scientists who we have to know in computer science is John von Neumann. New modern computer architecture developed by this great scientist. John von Neumann was working on the Manhattan Project at the time and they needed to know whether implosion was the viable option for detonating the atomic bomb that would be used a year later. The Mark I was also capable of computing and printing mathematical tables. The von Neumann architecture, also known as von Neumann model or Princeton architecture, is computer architecture based on 1945. Description in the first draft of the report on the EDVAC by John von Neumann and others. In this era made hundreds of computers using vacuum tube. In this era, we should talk about IBM company that was the sole help to develop computer technology. Herman Hollerith funded this company in the beginning. It was CTR company. Their first large contract was to supply tabulation equipment for the 1890 United States Census tabulation and analysis. IBM 700 first electronic data processing machine that was in the development and would become the IBM first commercial scientific computer, and it's the first mainframe computer series when it was released to the public. It's public on May 21st, 1952. IBM 704th. IBM 704th is the large digital mainframe computer that IBM introduced in 1944. It was the first large-scale computer with floating-point arithmetic hardware. It was the first mass-produced computer with the floating-point arithmetic hardware. The Type 104th electronic data processor are the large-scale high-speed electronic calculator that is programmed internally. After this session, we talk about computer generations. Let's be with me.